Welcome to FSGP 2025. This is round 15 on the dunes of Zandvoort. We're on board with Roland Beasley right now. $49.9 is the time to beat right now. That is Sandor Koot setting a faster lap than Edvin von Zweigbergk. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but a little bit of a close call there from Edvin. Ooh, into the barriers goes Morgan. That is Goose Van Doremelon setting the fastest lap of the session so far. He has been the man to beat so far this season. Let's see if he can keep that momentum up going into this race. Taylor Liu beating Doremelon's time by 14 hundredths there. See if Doremelon has a response to that. He rounds the final corner. Doremelon 1/1000th of a second behind Taylor Liu right now. Looks like Taylor did not improve the time there. Doremelon's going to have the draft on Beasley here. Both Doremelon and Beasley going faster than Taylor Liu there. Checkered flag will fall. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm trying to relaunch the game, get the driver's custom skins showing. While the drivers are on their outlap, let's take a look at some of the custom liveries that are available this weekend. We have Robert Tannison here, running the Moser Racing number 2. Thomas Kane in very flashy black and neon Sega livery. We have Frank Dapper, who's off the track. He's sporting the number 26 Doodle livery there. I wonder what happened there. That's Dora Malengon fastest on the opening tour, followed by Victor Geiger, Robert Tannison in third. And here they come now, ending off the first fast lap. Dora Malen's improved up to a 48.1. Beasley there, 0.3 behind. And he's got a good gap up to Madeleine there. Sandor Coots going fast, 0.3 behind Beasley. What's this? Dora Malen stopped on track. Probably building up a gap in front of him. Going high there, prepping for a new fast lap. Let's see, is Beasley going to be able to improve his time? He does not. Roland Beasley still second. 3/10 behind the current champion. Taylor Liu with a fast lap, going up to third, 1/10 behind Beasley. Beasley now less than 1/10 behind Dormalen. We go with Victor Geiger. Does not improve his time. Robert Tannison goes fast, puts him up to 6th. But it still puts him half a second behind Edvin there. Edvin is coming around turn 14 now. Across the line. Does not improve his time. Snap oversteer from Sandor Koot there. He's caught it, but that's gonna hurt his lap time here. What's this? Beasley set a fast lap. Going 1/10 faster than the current championship leader, Goose van Dormalen. Roland Beasley goes off. It's going to invalidate this lap. We're now down to the closing minutes of qualifying. Everyone has probably 1 or 2 laps left before we go to the grid. go with the current pole sitter, provisional pole sitter, Roland Beasley. Oh, he goes off. He's not going to have enough time left to complete another lap. Qualifying is over. Checkered flag will fly. And that is going to be the end of qualifying as we go to the grid. It's going to start with Roland Beasley on pole, followed by Goose Vendora Malin filling up the front row. Second row, Sandor Coote and Taylor Liu. Third row, Edvin and Stell Beasley. Next row is going to be Dapper and Robert Tannison. Simon Mald. I can't pronounce these. I'm sorry, illiterate American. Simon Madlenaire and Ashley Vanderselm is going to round out the top 10. Philip Mogren. Again, illiterate American. That's on me. We have our red lights. And we are racing in the dunes of Zandvoort. There's a big crash in the back there. It's going to be... Looks like we've got a jump start from Sandor Coote. Robert Tannison, all the way down to 12th. As we go away on the opening tour, that's Beasley leading from Dora Malin, Taylor Liu, Edvin, and the other Beasley brother, Stell Beasley. It's going to round out our top 5. Got a good fight for the lead going here. Dormalin closing the gap on Roland Beasley and setting the fastest lap of the session so far. Will we see a change for the lead on this lap? Dormalin has the draft as we head into the high banked turn 14. Looks like Beasley's gained time there. Ooh, Dormalin almost lost it there in turn 1. Taylor Liu getting an excellent view of this battle in front. Elsewhere, we have a good fight for 8th, it looks like. Van der Salm on Mogren. And Van der Salm goes wide. That's going to be the position gain for Thomas Kane. They make contact. Thomas Kane gets by, kept his nose pointed the right way. That is not what Van der Salm was looking for right now. You see Robert Tannison started 6th, hits the wall there. Tannison started in 6th position, got caught up in a incident on lap 1, almost loses it in turn 2 there. And that's Ashley Van der Salm in the wall. We still see Dormalin chasing down Beasley for the lead here. Less than a second between them as they head down towards... see another close pair here. Madeleine less than a second behind Beasley. Dormalin very close here. Are we going to see the pass? That is, they go wheel to wheel. Dormalin on the inside of Roland Beasley. He gets the pass done. Goose van Dormalin is leading the race. Beasley's not going to give it up easy, though. He's right on his tail there. Beasley half a second behind. Oh, that's a spin. Spin from Roland Beasley. Taylor Liu just barely avoids making contact there. That is not what Roland was looking for this race. Now he's 3/10 behind Edvin. That's the Beasley brothers make up 4th and 5th right now. See, Vandersalm has made up the gap to Thomas Kane. She was almost 3 seconds behind earlier, now 1.5. Roland Beasley looks like he lost it again. He's down to 5th now. Dapper now with an opportunity to get to a top 5 position if he can get past here. 1.5 seconds in front, but he's right. He's got Madeleine right on his tail. And towards the front, we see Zweikbert going into the pits. It's an early stop for him. Still Beasley. Now up to the final podium step. Roland Beasley back up into 4th. Vandersalm slowly but surely bringing the gap in front down. It's now 1.4. Going back to here, we see they almost make contact there. Madeleine almost lost it. They are neck and neck. They go side by side down the backstretch. Madeleine has the position. Dapper right on his tail as they go into into turn 14. Looks like Madeleine is going to keep the position for this tour. Dapper's not going to let that go easily. Still 0.6, 0.7 behind. As we see Philip Mogren has completed his pit stop. Dapper now 0.8 behind. And oh, that's going to be... Dapper dives into the pits. Makes his stop. Vandersalm has cut the gap down to less than a second now to Thomas Kane in front. Neither of them have made their pit stop yet, though. Ooh. Kane almost lost it there. You can really see he's pushing the limit. See if he can defend this position, build up a gap behind him. Or if Salm is gonna have the draft here, never mind. Thomas Kane into the pits. See Sandor Koot cutting the gap down to Philip Mogren. But he's also got the blue flags behind him to deal with. You can see Taylor Liu up in second, right behind him. Gap is now 0.6. Are we going to see the pass here? Sandor tries one around the outside. Does not make it stick. Is still neck and neck. It's going again. They go side by side. That's going to be Sandor Koot with the position. Mogren right there to retake it, but then they've got Taylor Liu with the blue flags. They're going to have to let him by. Both going to have to let him by. Can Mogren take advantage of this? Gap is now 0.4. We see another battle here between also being interrupted by lapping cars. See Dora Malin there trying to get past the lapped traffic of Robert Tannison. Dapper up the inside. Is he going to make that stick? He is. Ooh, Tannison holds it around the outside there. Is going to keep the position for now. Gap now up to 0.8. Looks like Tannison's holding the position well right now, but they've got Taylor Liu behind them catching fast. The lead lap car is going to be throwing a wrench into this fight. Up towards the front, we have the Beasley brothers, less than a second apart now, trying to get past. Is that Van der Salm? Van der Salm goes off and hits the wall. Still pointed the right way, though. Here we go. The sibling rivalry. Roland on Stell. We see the move there. Dapper on the inside of Tannison. They make contact. Still wheel to wheel as they head into turn 3. Looks like Dapper's going to have the position. Almost loses it there. They have Victor Geiger behind them, the lap down car. Looks like we have Sandor Koot looking to get into this fight. Once he can get past... Once he gets past Victor there. There's the move. Now all less than a second between each other. Koot gained a 10th into turn 1. Staying close behind. We see the Beasleys making it through the lapped traffic there of Thomas Kane and approaching Philip Mogren. We have... Oh, that's a spin! That's a spin for Stell Beasley. Roland and Taylor Liu get up to the podium spots. See the move Koot on Tannison. Koot and Tannison make it past. Dapper spun. Is not what he's looking for right now. That is Stell Beasley diving into the pits, making his stop. Likely to repair damage from that spin. Another news, Taylor Liu has spun around. Edvin up to the third step of the podium. We see this fight still going on. Zapper makes contact with Tannison there. Still pointed the right way. Half a second separates these two. Towards the front, we have Stell on making the move on Simon Madlenaire. Up to 5th position there. Dapper now 1.1. Thomas Kane on Philip Mogren. And Vandersalm close behind as well. Ready to make a move. It's Madlenaire going to come out of the pits right in front of Sandor Koot. Does Sandor have a move here? Go on board with Sandor Koot. They head onto the backstretch. We've seen Koot make a couple moves here in the past. Is he going to go for something? Not here, not yet. But he's got the inside there. They go wheel to wheel. Sandor Koot has the outside. They go onto the high banked turn 14. It's still side by side as we approach turn 1. Koot ahead, but oh, they make contact. Koot's kept it pointed the right way though. That's going to be P6. And then they have Dora Malin in between them. We see Madlenaire going for the move. They touch. Koot not happy with that. Goes up the inside. What a fight from these two. Koot has the position. Madlenaire has the draft. As we head down towards turn 1, are we going to see a move here? It doesn't look like it. The gaps come down now. Less than half a second separates these two. Farther in front, we see Taylor Liu on Stell Beasley. Down towards turn 1. Are we going to see a move here? No. But the gap is now 2/10. Taylor Liu is right on Stell Beasley's bumper. They're going to have Salm in front. Oh, that was close. Almost made contact there. They're both by safely, though. Taylor Liu almost loses it. Looks like there's too big of a gap for a pass to be made here. That gap's going to be brought down by 1/10 into turn 1. Now 2. They almost make contact in turn 3. And Beasley goes off. That's going to cut the gap down even more. Taylor Liu right on that rear wing. They're neck and neck as they approach Turn 10. That's turn 12. I can't count. I think that's too big of a gap for a move to be made into turn 1. They're still right on each other, though. I reckon any one of these turns, we're going to see a change in position here. Looking farther back, we see Madlenaire on Coot. Madlenaire almost loses it into turn 1. Keeps it going. Gap is right about a second now. Go back to Liu and Beasley. Gap between them is 0.6. Beasley goes wide in turn 1. Keeps the position, but Taylor Liu 0.2 behind. Right there. Right on the fan. As Dora Malin enters the final lap. A comfortable 13-second lead to second place. Almost make contact there. Taylor Liu close enough to smell the exhaust if this wasn't a simulator. Looks like Liu has a run. Liu has a run on Beasley. Are we going to see the pass? They head down towards turn 1. They're wheel to wheel. Taylor Liu with the inside line. Taylor Liu has the position. Still, Beasley's not going to take that lightly. Down towards turn 3. Beasley loses it. Keeps it pointed the right way, but that's not what he was looking for. Right now, as they go around the final tour, Roland Beasley stopped on track. What has happened? It's going to be Goose van Dormalen is our race winner here. What a race. What a race. Good fights for nearly every position. We see Van Dormalen doing burnouts in the parking lot. That is Edvin in P2 and Taylor in P3. It's streaming, but it's not picking up any Discord audio. I'm trying to figure that out. Yes. I don't know why it's not going there.
This is round 15, Zandvoort. And we have 24 races, which means 9 to go.
Yeah, there's 9 races left, and
Yeah.
I've got
Lost
the
he's not.
I've got the Discord audio working now. Go ahead with interviews.
Okay.
I will mute my mic.
Well, that was a wild and crazy Zandvoort as always. Unfortunately, we do not have Roland, who is in P3. He apparently was busy. I'm sorry, not Roland. Taylor. He is busy with a iRacing endurance race. So we will go to P2. Edvin, it's been a while since we've seen you on the podium. How do you think your race went?
I think it went very very well. Of course, P2 it's not very often that I finish even on the podium. So especially in this season, it's so competitive. But I think it was quite a good race. I think I'm mostly here because many others had very bad luck